Hi friends, welcome to Aishusdiy. Today we will learn how to make a bracelet with using Ggc'sTreasureBag, the summer bling. So I already made a bracelet and I really kind of liked it. The only thing that I did wrong is I used a black cord. I was just playing around. I didn't want to even make a bracelet. I was just trying and then I kind of liked it. So I finished it off. So that's that. Let me show you guys. This is how it looks very pretty. I thought this gray and this golden color will not go very well. I used lobster claw clasp and some jump rings as a closure. You can use magnetic clasp if you want. I saw in another like channel this pattern and I really liked it, so I wanted to give it a try. It came very pretty. So I used a little bit different beads than what they used, but this is what it is. It's rectangle weave basically, just in a different format, I would say. I liked it. So I can show you guys how to make this. The only thing is we have these 2x3mm roundel strand. We had just one strand in the GCC trust box and I have only few left. I can finish one more bracelet. I have these beads, this golden color elongated beads in one other color in GGC Treasure box. So that we have. So I have enough of those. And I tried different ones, not just this one. Right? I tried this. See? I tried a small sample. I tried the golden with the golden round faceted crystal beads. This is 4mm and this is 3x4mm roundel, the blue one, with some lavender seed beads from my stash. Excuse me. So I tried this. I really like the blue one. It's very pretty with the color. That is also a nice possibility. I also tried the same pattern with these cube beads. I didn't like it without a seed bead, but if I put a seed bead, this looks nice as well. This is the same pattern as this bracelet, except for just the roundels. I used some seed beads and the square cube beads that we got from the box. So that's another pattern. This is one, and I also tried this and I really like this a lot. And for this pattern, this 2x3mm roundel is the one which is perfect, and the bigger ones it doesn't sit quite well. I tried, it didn't. So I really like this pattern. I wanted to show you guys this pattern first, and then I will go ahead and make one of these bracelets, is what I'm thinking. I'll show you guys just a simple technique of these, which is this bracelet at the end, but we will do this pattern for this bracelet right now. So for this we just need these elongated beads, which is from GGC Treasure Bag. I have one other color. You can use this color as well, but I wanted to use this. I mean, yeah, I can use the golden one as well. Yes, the golden one is very pretty with the purple, I guess. So that might not be the case with these. These are a little bit transparent. It'll look nice as well, but still, see this? This is how it will look. Kind of this color goes, but this one is really pretty. And I believe the black color thread also makes a difference. Actually shows. If I do a white thread, let me just try a white thread inside this. Excuse me. Yeah, this doesn't show. I will use a white thread and we will follow this pattern. So I think we have let me count how many beads I have left. So 4 for a unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units are there. I guess we can alternate. I'm thinking. I don't think so. This will be good. I think 9 units is good enough. So I will just cut this off and then use the beads. There we go. So we should have enough for 9 units. And in this, I think I used a lot of units. But we can always add adjusting chain or so to extend our bracelet. You can also follow this pattern for a choker. It will be very pretty for a necklace choker. And so this is how many beads we have. If I would not have done this bracelet, I would have had enough beads for this bracelet. But that's okay. We still have plenty to work with, right? So I'm going to use wildfire, 6.5 wildfire, and a size 10 beading needle. You can go up to 11 or 12. It's totally up to you. So I will use a wingspan of thread. A wingspan is if you stretch your fingers, hands over this side completely out. So from one end of your finger to the other end, if you stretch it out completely, that's a wingspan. So just like a wing. Here I go. That's a wingspan. So there I go. So a cool technique to actually thread your needle. Normally in sewing, or generally, we used to think that we should thread the thread into the needle. But here we should thread the needle into the thread. What I mean by that is, take your thread and flatten the tip of your thread with some pliers. I'm using here tweezer nose pliers. You can use needle nose pliers, whichever you have available. Take your needle, keep this thread in between your index finger and your thumb, and then just pop the needle on top of the thread. There you go. And then take your pliers, hold on to it and pull it through. So that's an easy way to thread this beading thread. Now we have this end. Okay, what I'm going to do is pick up 4 of these elongated beads. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and then bring it down. Take the end of my thread and then tie it into a circle. Okay, if you like to weave in your thread, you can leave up till 6 to 8 inches of thread as a tail and then weave your thread inside. That can also be done. I'm doing a double knot, which I'm going through the loop twice and I did twice that knot, and I'm good that this one is nice and secure. Now I take this and hold it. This unit is our base, right? So now what I do is I actually go through the next bead right next to the knot, and then pick up a crystal, 2 by 3 millimeter crystal, and go through the next bead. I shall zoom in a little bit more and then move everything out here so that it doesn't okay. There we go. Come through the next bead. Okay, and then pick up a roundel and go through the next bead. Pick up a roundel and go through the next. Pick up a roundel and go through the next. Now that here is a start, actually not the start, but that's okay, doesn't matter. So here is our unit. This is how we are going to make the units. So now I would say go through the roundel actually, and now we'll pick up 4 of these elongated beads. Okay, come back through this roundel. I'm going through from the top. I'll come back as a round. It's a right angle weave. See, I make a loop. Pull your thread. Now we will have the next base of the unit, just like so. What you do is, this roundel will be shared by this unit and this unit, so you will have to add 3 more roundels here. So to that I like to shift or flip my work, so it's easy for me to go through. I'm going through the next elongated bead on the side. Pick up a roundel and go through the next elongated bead. This is what I have so far. Pick up another roundel and go through the next elongated bead. Pull that through, make it sit right in its position. Pick another roundel, come back through, and now what I do is I go back through the roundel, go through the elongated bead. I just go through the elongated bead on the sides. I don't go through the roundel. That will actually make it to pop. Only the connecting bead I will go through. The outside bead, just for it to stand out, I don't go through that. So just go through this. Now I am ready to build the next unit. Like this I'm going to build 9 units. Sorry if I'm out of the focus. I'll let you guys know one more time. Pick up 4 of these elongated beads. Okay, my thread is exiting out on the top. I'm going back again from the bottom to the top, making a complete circle. There we go. And pull my needle. Here you go. This unit is built. Now flip the work. You don't have to flip the work if you want to. I feel comfortable doing so. Just pass through the next bead and then pull your thread through. There we go. Now pick up a roundel, go through the next bead, okay, then again pick up another roundel, go to the next bead, and then pick up a roundel, go through the next bead. So make it to pop. Now again I will go through this roundel, this elongated bead, this elongated bead, and this roundel, and stand in the position to form the next unit. So I'm going to go through this roundel, right, and then turn it a bit, go through the elongated bead. Don't go through the roundel on the outer side of the bracelet because we want that to pop, and go through this elongated bead and this roundel. Now we are in a position to add the next unit. So pick up 4 elongated beads, and come back through this roundel to form a circle. There we go. Flip your work, go through this elongated bead, tighten your work, pick up a roundel, go through the next, pick up a roundel, go through the next, pick up a roundel, and go through the last one in this unit. Now go through the roundel, go through the elongated beads, and go through this roundel and get into position to start the next unit. Like this I will form 9 units and I will come back. Hi friends, I finished making this 9 units of this right angle weave. It's pretty design, I would say, and if I had more of these beads I would have continued making more, but unfortunately I have only 3 beads left, so I can't make more units. So I'm just going to add chain as an extender for my bracelet. If you have bought this this treasure bag, I already made one bracelet as I showed you guys. If I haven't, I would have gone with this design. This is also dainty and nice, but I really like this one a lot, so I would have used for this. But nevertheless, if you have, then you could do more of these. And now we have to add this chain. This chain is a closed chain. That means like there is no opening to it. It's both the sides are closed. So that gives us an opportunity to actually weave this chain through it. So I was just thinking about it, picking out two, actually, yeah, two of these roundels, and then picking out one part of the chain. I haven't cut the chain yet. I'll measure it and cut it later. So just add these, right, and then pick up two more roundels. You can also use let me see. So I decided to use the wire guardian, which is a good option. It gives a nice clean look. So what I do is I just go back, my thread is coming out of this bead right here. So I'm just going to take the wire guardian. So the wire guardian has like a channel in the middle and then two loops on the side, just like that, right? So I just put in through this and see if it actually sits on top, which it does. So now what I will do is I will take the chain and slip it through the wire guardian, just like so. Take that loop and put it inside that wire guardian, and now go through the chain. Okay, and then come back through the next channel. It'll make sense now, right? So this is what it is, and now we can do is go back through the roundel, or what you can do is you can come back through the 4 beads. That's also an option. So now this is what it is. So what we can do is measure this. So this is about, say, 5 inches. So for 7.5 standard bracelet length, we need 2.5 inches more, so which puts at 1.5 each end. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have some jump rings and then this one, so I will have the 2.5 inch in the chain here. So that's what I'm thinking, 2 inches actually. So I will measure 2 inches of chain and then cut the chain right there. Take your wire cutters and then I'm gonna cut the small link. There we go. That much chain is enough for us. So now this is a manageable thing to work. So I just go through the bigger see this, how it sits. The thread is coming out here. That's how it sits. Okay. Go through the bead and go up through the elongated beads. Make sure your thread doesn't get caught in any way possible. You can also flip your work if you want to. There we go. Here again this chain got caught inside. So then I go up again through the loop, go through the chain, come back through the loop, something is wrong. I will just retrace my steps because the thread doesn't look correct right here. The way maybe I put the chain through. So take this like this and then put that through, come back through the loop, I figured it out. You don't have to go through the chain automatically goes through, so you just go through the next loop. That's all you need to do. See this, and not forming. There we go. Okay. So for some reason the knot got tightened up. Let me see if I can come back through that. There we go. Now I have secured this. I'll just go through this roundel and then come back. And then just tie half-inch knots, making a loop and putting your needle through right before the bead, and just pass through the bead, and then I'm going to cut it off because I have actually passed through all of this multiple times, so it's not a problem. If you want, you can weave it in, but I'm good to go. So the chain is attached to this side of the bracelet. Now I have to attach jump rings and lobster claw clasp on this end. So I have some jump rings out here and I need a lobster claw clasp. You can use any type of clasp you want. You can also use what to say, magnetic clasp that will be much more easier to work with. But the magnetic clasp that I have is a small size, and it doesn't really actually help me out. I'm thinking of using a bigger jump ring, which is right here. So which is not strong enough. I have done a couple of bracelets with that, and I feel that it comes off. So maybe I need a stronger magnetic bracelet, magnetic clasp. If you're buying a magnetic clasp, invest in the bigger one and much stronger one than the thinner ones and the small ones, because they don't really work and it kind of opens up. I have a beautiful bracelet that I did with Sam's Speed Box. Let me just take my thread zapper and zap this thread. There we go. And you don't have to have a thread zapper, just a scissors should be good enough. Now I take this jump ring and add it here, and then close the jump ring back and forth, right? That's the motion we need to be doing with jump rings. Take another one and then put it in this, then close that one. So I want to do this jump ring, double jump rings actually, instead of one, just to be safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put one more jump ring inside this, and then close that as well. Go back and forth just like so, and then one more. Making sure all the jump rings are closed. So now I have two jump rings right there. Then finally 2 more for the lobster claw clasp. Actually 1 more is enough. There we go. So here we go. Here is our bracelet, and then you can actually add a jump ring here at the end of your chain, or you can leave it just like that. You can hook it in the chain itself. The chain itself can hook the lobster claw, or you can have 1 more at the end, just like so. So the bracelet is done. This is how the bracelet looks like. You can hook it wherever you want to. I really like the way it turned out to be. I hope you guys like it too. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos a couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. I was on vacation for the past 2 months. That's why there was not much videos, and hereafter it will come regularly. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.